भाई यार लाइव चल रही है।
So the most important part of today's judgment is that this court not only set aside the actions of the governor in reserving the bills and sending them to the President of India after the bills had been passed second time by the legislature of Tamil Nadu. It has not only been set aside, they have not only been set aside, but this court has exercised its power under Article 142 and directed that all the 10 bills will be deemed to have obtained the assent of the governor. So they don't need to go back to the governor, and they have become an act of the state of Tamil Nadu. That's the most important part. Apart from this court has once again provided that the governors must act according to their dignity, according to the constitutional norms of parliamentary democracy, and they should not frustrate the attempts of the state legislatures to pass laws, and they must act as an advisor only and not as an obstructive machinery. So they don't have power to just simply sit or withhold or veto or pigeonhole. They have also provided timelines of 1 month to 3 months for exercising power under Article 200 of the Constitution. So therefore, the old law has not only been restated, but Article 200 has been analyzed, and the power of the governor to grant assent or to withhold and send it back to the House with message or to reserve for President's consideration, they have all been analyzed, and it has been provided that the governor must act with speed and should not just withhold the legislations. So this is a landmark judgment because it carries forward. It also says that the Supreme Court and the High Courts can review the actions of the governor under Article 200. So the governors should take note of this, and in fact the court has also said that the action of the governor of Tamil Nadu was not bona fide.
So what impact will this have in future cases?
So we are also pending the Kerala government as well as the West Bengal's petitions also pending still in Supreme Court.
So I am not aware fully about what happened in Kerala, but all state governors need to now look into this judgment and modulate their actions under Article 200 in accordance with this judgment. Now this judgment is the final law, and it carries the sanction of larger bench judgments of 7 judges and 2 other constitution bench judgments of 5 judges. So therefore this is the final law today, and all governors must read it and follow it.
सर एक बार हिंदी में एक्सप्लेन कर दीजिए क्या आदेश आया है।
देखिए, आज के आदेश के सबसे महत्वपूर्ण जो पहलू है वो ये है